Hi, this is Scott Helfrey with the BSc Instructional Technology Center, and in this video segment we are going to learn how to create a syllabus in your eCollege or eCompanion shell. We're assuming that you've already logged in, so if you haven't learned how to do that yet, please see the first video on logging in. So I'm going to open up my course shell, and we can see that all I really have in here right now is an announcement from a previous session and some text that I created for my course home section. As outlined in the second video, which went over the general interface and a tour of the eCollege shell, one thing that I mentioned was that there will always be two items right away when you have a new course shell. And that's going to be a course home and a course syllabus. What we're going to do is if we take a look at our course syllabus right now, we see absolutely nothing because nothing has been created. So let's go ahead and click on the Author tab, and that'll take us into the editor. Now, you'll notice that I don't see the editor right away that I did when I created content on the course home. That's because I had actually clicked the syllabus link prior to clicking the Author tab. So if that's confusing, or if for some reason or other you click the Author tab and what you actually end up seeing is the editor like this, that means that all you need to do is go over here and click the syllabus link. Once you're in editing mode by clicking the Author tab, anything that you click over here will take you to that section, but it'll take you into that section in the mode for you to author it or edit the content. Okay, so now we're in our editing mode. We can see we have a little sample syllabus here. I wouldn't recommend using that syllabus. I don't really think that whoever Kathy Winograd is would appreciate it. All right, so let's go take a look at and see what our two options are. One, we can use the visual editor and compose our syllabus from scratch. That would allow us to create the syllabus section by section using the same visual editor that I already showed you how to use for creating announcements and adding content to the course home. Or we can also upload a Microsoft Word document that's already been created, which you might have, especially if you've been teaching a traditional or an on-campus class, and it would just be easier for you to upload that. What I'm going to show you real quick, though, is just how to add a couple sections using the visual editor, and then we'll also upload a Word formatted one. Now we'll see that as soon as we get into this section, eCollege has already set up an instructor information section for me. If I just click instructor information, we'll see there are no instructors enrolled in this course. That's not good, is it? Okay, we need to pause. Okay, so what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you how to add a syllabus using the visual editor. So I'm going to go over, and you'll see there's an Add button right here. Let's just go ahead and click Add. We now have a syllabus item. So let's give it a title. I'm going to put in something like office hours. And then down in the editor, this should look familiar to you by now. I'll put in something like Monday, Wednesday. This is going to be a very brief syllabus, by the way. 10 to 12, okay? And I'm going to add that item. I now see office hours, which is the section that I had just created, and order. You'll see 1. Now, this has another section right here. You can see instructor information. There's not actually an instructor set up for this course since this is a test course. If I click on this link, you're going to see there's nothing in here, and it says specifically right here that there are no instructors enrolled in this course. That's because this is a demo shell and there isn't actually an instructor enrolled in this course. So normally that would already have some information for you that would be pre-populated, and you could go ahead and use that. And basically that would be might be like your name and your email address and such like that, or biographical information that you would want to set up so your students would be able to just go and see something about you. And that's generally what people will put in there, is some kind of biography. Okay, so we've added office hours. Now another section might be a course description. So let's go back over to the Add button again, and let's click Add. And let's call this one Course Description. And I'm going to say that this is the course. Have to keep these short and sweet. Okay, we'll hit add item. And now we have course description. And you'll see another order is in here as the number 2. Okay, I'm going to add one more. We'll call this grading policy. And if you fail, you get an F. Probably should have that the other way around. Hit add item, and now I have grading policy. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So now that I've got those added, if I just go ahead and click course, we can go ahead and see here's the syllabus setup. Office hours, course description, grading policy. And as you would continue to add sections, the syllabus would just continue to grow. Now, say that I wanted to switch some of these around. I'll go ahead, click my author tab to get back in, and say I want to put grading policy and course description, I want to flip those around. So I want to make course description the 3rd item, and I want grading policy to be the 2nd item. So to do that, we just go ahead, put a 3 in here, and put a 2 in here. Click Save. It's been updated. And now we can see that they have been reordered. Okay, so that's how to create a syllabus using the visual editor. Now let's go ahead and delete these items. And if you couldn't see, I'm actually hitting the delete keys over here, or these icons. And it's giving me a confirmation of whether or not I want to delete it. And I am. Because I've decided that I want to just upload a Word document. I've already got one that I'm using for a traditional class. So I've selected that radio button and click Add. Now you see it's a little bit different. It gives me an option to choose a file. So I'm going to choose my file. And I'm going to go to where I have my BSE standard syllabus. Click Choose. I can now see there's a file here. And then I'll click the Upload and Convert file. Now generally this goes quite quickly. And especially if it's something that it's only text, then generally it's done pretty much right away. But you'll see right now that this says the file is in the process of being converted. When it is complete, the syllabus will be available in the course view. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the course view, and we'll see if it's been done. And there it is. So I have my standard syllabus, and everything is in there. So that's how you go ahead and you create a syllabus, either by using the visual editor, which is within eCollege, or uploading a Word document.